But I'll tell you about my Carol because we were in ER 3 times in the last month or so. One day, this is the dad's biggest fear, is we were in, we were sleeping, and she came from her room at 3 in the morning, walked into our room and dropped. Completely. We didn't know what it was. It was dehydration that first time. It was like we didn't know. So we called 911. They were there in 2 minutes. My wife goes, don't open the door. No. Tidy up the house a little bit. Come on, look at you. You're not going to open the door looking like this. Fix up your hair. Dude, what are you wearing? Put something else on. Wait, don't open the door. Wait. And then we open the door. It was a fire department. They come in. I know I live in a bad neighborhood because all my neighbors came out on the lawn at 3 in the morning to see what happened. In a rich neighborhood, they won't. They wait 3 days later till you go get your mail and go, oh, I was concerned. What happened? Well, the fire guys come in and it's like, hey, what's going on? What's her numbers? He said, what's her sign? Whatever the name. What do you call it? Yeah, I go, she's a Capricorn, she's a middle child. And then the guy come in the paramedics, and he's looking at her mom and me. He goes, what have you guys done different in the last 24 hours? I go, we took her phone away. She said she would die, but we didn't believe her. He goes, she's a teenager. You have to keep the phone attached to her at all times and charged. But she's doing better now. It's amazing, We thought it was a heart murmur, and I told her, listen, if it's a heart murmur and we have heart-to-heart talk, you're gonna stutter. But I was last November. I was in the hospital. I mean, this happens. Like I was doing the CrossFit, trying to compete with my wife to prove that I'm healthier. I'm like, I haven't worked out in 2 years, and I started doing this hard push-up, and my hand was numb, so they said, go to the ER. I went to the ER. They treated like code 9. They pushed me. When you go to the ER, it's like being kidnapped. Or being, taken hostage. That's what they do. They take all your clothes off, all your IDs, and hook you to a chain. It's called the IV. Now you can't escape. Then the doctor comes in, and he said, if we don't do this, you're going to die. And then he leaves. And here comes the money lady. Do you have any money? Do you have anything? Can we take your firstborn? This is going to be, before we do anything, we need the money. I go, call my family. They're called Blue Cross. And they called Blue Cross. We have him here with us. We're going to kill him if you don't pay. They said you didn't meet your deductible yet. Please, I will meet it later. You're going to die. They're not going to pay. But it's amazing. And I was in the hospital, and then the nurse comes in, and she goes, what's your religious beliefs? I go, why? My dad wants me alive. That's what my God wants me to do, wants me to stay alive. That's what I believe. She goes, no, there's some religions they believe in, they can't give blood. You can't receive blood, so that's why we're asking. I'm like, really? She goes, yeah, Jehovah's Witnesses will not receive blood. I go, wow, that makes for lousy vampires. But anyway, it was just, it was a fake stroke, so I got the bill a month later. I had a real stroke when I saw it.